Okay, friends, we are here to discuss, as to and to get a little feedback about you being here for 3 months as to how did your coaching go, how were the things, and you give a very very genuine kind of an experience. And before we do that, I would like you to introduce yourself in a very short manner. Call spade a spade, right? There is no organization which can work 100% right. So I'm sure there must have been some glitches here. It's okay, part of life, right? And call spade a spade. Do not try to say anything which you don't want to say, and say only what you feel genuinely, and don't say anything for the camera, right? Say it from your heart, right? So a little introduction starting with Pulkit.
Sir, my name is Jain. My name is Ankit Yadav. I'm from Rajasthan. I have done my 12th from Surat School, Haryana. I have done my graduation from Rajasthan University, St. Wilfred College. I am here when my friend tell me about this. He has already done when he has already done the coaching before, and he has told me that this is very good coaching. And
This is the first attempt.
yes, this
You
is my
gave for
first time.
CDs.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ankit.
So my name is Ankit Lathur, and I have done my schooling from Science School, Kunspura, Karnal. And from starting, my aim in life is to become an army officer. So for this, I have cleared MD also 3 times, but I was unsuccessful in SSB. So one of my seniors told me about this coaching. That's why I came here for CDS.
And this is your first exam,
Yes, sir.
and only CDs.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Harshit.
My name is Prakshit sir, and I have done my schooling from Rohtak, and I am a graduate in BSc Maths. I will be giving my 3rd attempt this time and last 2 times, and the difference between the last 2 times and this time is that I am pretty much confident that I will crack, and I got to know about Cavalier from my friend, and I trusted him, and it turned out very right.
So broadly speaking, your friends told you about Cavalier, and then now you've done almost 3 months of the courses right at the fag end. What do you think? Your friend misguided you, or was it okay?
It was
It was okay.
It was okay.
Yes, sir.
You didn't feel that he sent you to the wrong
Yes,
place.
sir.
Okay. Why do you think, Ankit, that this was okay? What made you think? Say this. Why? What made you accept it?
So because the teachers here are very good, we all know that Shekhar sir, who teaches us maths, is a very nice teacher. His teaching way is such a nice way that we don't feel like asleep in the class. We feel that we actually enjoy the class, and about all other subjects that are also good.
Prakshit, was your development overall, or only in maths, or you were able to cope up with your other subjects as well?
in maths, definitely we all improved, and in GS, I improved very much especially in geography.
And how about your
quality
quality also? You were pretty comfortable with that.
Science, as I belong to a science background, I was comfortable in science before,
Okay.
and
But you're not a science student, am I right?
Sir, I have done my 12th in science background.
But your
then
college,
I
you're not a
changed.
science student,
No, sir.
right? So now, since you were not a science student and you had left science 3 years back,
Yes.
now whatever has been taught to you in biology, chemistry, and physics, you think you've been able to get back to that level of your class 12th or beyond?
Yes, sir, of course. I have actually, the teachers helped me to get back, especially in physics and biology.
Hmm.
The especially the basics which I have already I have forgot about, but then slowly I've come to a track and I have managed it.
Ankit, you tell me that you were a science student or not a science student?
Yes,
And in your graduation, what subject?
yes.
BA. So that means you also had left science in between. And biology probably you would have never studied.
Right.
In 10th, but after that you haven't. So now do you feel your bio and chemistry is at a level where you can really take it on, and you find that if you were to solve old question papers, you can solve them?
Yes, sir. So chemistry I studied in 12th also, so I remember something, and I also studied for the LD also, biology and chemistry. Then I remember something in my mind, but that was like I was not sure that this is the answer or that. But now I'm sure that I will do this.
What about your bio?
So I think bio
Because
is a
you
subject
also haven't
that-
studied bio in that.
Bio is a subject that we have to remember for our.
But was
especially
it
for-
covered in detail?
Yeah. Now we remember a lot of things. We just have to revise it, and Nupur ma'am made us remember that all in the class.
Almost by heart.
By
Those
in
really
the
charges.
class only.
Huh?
No need to study at home.
Yes. So it was you. She's drilled it inside you. जैसे फौज में वो parade कराते हैं ना. So that's I saw your classes. That is the way we did. How about your English, Vijay? How have you improved in your English? The grammar part of it, and especially English is 100 marks. As it is as good as maths or the GS. How much improvement has taken place with you in English?
Sir, as per exam level, especially my vocab section and grammar section are improved so much. In college, what we do is we learn in Hindi and we write, but that is not grammatically correct. But in exam, grammar section is very important. So, ma'am helped me so much in improving that section.
So she gave you little personal attention also.
Yes, sir.
That's very good. Right. So, okay, you tell me. We all study English since class 1, and you've also been in semi school where English is covered.
Yes.
What difference has this program of 3 months made in your English, specifically orientation towards your serious exam?
So because I am not pretty sure about my like spotting error parts, and one more that is part of speech. And ma'am has taught us this thing very clearly, and we are now sure that if your questions come, we will mark it correct. So, ma'am has helped us in vocab also. Like she used to give us 5 words each day, and we used to remember them.
Okay, and these days questions are also coming on spellings,
Yes, sir.
right? How is that being covered?
So that I will cover myself.
That you'll be able to do that. So I think some classes on spellings and also have been given. And who amongst you has taken the CPF exam also? CPF, you've taken the CPF exam. Now you've also taken CPF exam. Now, when you took this CPF exam only 1 week back, what do you think? How has been your performance in the CPF exam?
So
Paper 1 and paper 2 both.
Paper 2, I am not very good in writing such things as of now. But in paper 1, I attempted 60 to 65 questions, and when I checked the answer key, 55 were correct.
Correct. But what about the essays? I thought at least 2-3 essays which came in the paper were discussed in your classes here.
Ma'am discussed that topics. And
So, were you able to write your essays properly?
Yes, sir. I am able to write essays properly. The main thing is just the speed.
Speed.
That I am lacking.
You're lacking that little bit in speed. Now, this time in the CAPF, both of you, that the number of questions in maths were a little more than the last time.
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Were you able to tackle them?
yes,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
I mean, you found it very comfortable. 100 on 100 or
100 on 100
in maths? What about your reasoning?
Reasoning, I left, there was only few
There are
questions.
very few questions. This time the
This time
questions
there
were
were
less.
very few questions. I
Right.
left 1 or 2 of them about permutation combination. I am not very good in this, so I just left.
And what about the other subjects? I mean, all GS things put together.
Yes, sir. It's
You think you've done reasonably
Yes.
well in that. And we want to repeat this performance or be even better in the serious exam?
Better, sir.
Huh?
better.
Yes. So, what do you think in maths? Shekhar sir has been teaching you maths. That experience of maths, all three of you, how your maths was covered, because most of you have left maths in your class 10. The arithmetic which comes, that you don't study in the higher classes. So, were you able to catch up with that, and did you have enough class tests, enough revision? All those things was done or not done? How was it?
I think so. That's sir also used to take test daily now also, sir. like 8 in the morning. And sir is taking test now for FCAT exam, sir.
Okay.
As we have
Need to go
for
and
FCAT
prepare
exam
for that.
yesterday.
Ah.
So sir is, and arithmetic portion mostly came in FCAT exam, sir.
Yes.
So sir is focusing now only on that, sir.
On the AFCAT portion. And that will also help you in the CDS as well.
Yes.
So you are taking AFCAT, all three of you are taking AFCAT?
Yes, sir.
I think you've done a very wise thing. वो पुरानी कहावतें बोलते हैं ना, हाथी के पाँव में सबका पाँव. So you studied, you've done one course. With the same course, you are able to do CDS. With the same course, you are able to do CAPF. With the same course, you are able to do the AFCAT also. So all three in one. So I think, because what I see is when people come to me at times, sir, I have prepared separately for CAPF, I have prepared separately for AFCAT, I prepared separately for CDS. So what has happened? They've actually spent more amount of money and also more amount of time in doing the same thing.
Yes,
So I don't know, whoever guided you, I think you must thank that person that you've taken up a course where you could cover everything in detail, right? So what is, from the last time that you took the test, from then to now, what is the difference you find in your maths paper?
Sir, first of all, my speed increased just because of the test. Speed matters. You have to solve maximum number of questions in minimum time. That helped because of our daily test, and this was the best thing that Shekhar sir did. And the best thing about Shekhar sir is he tells, for a single question he tells us two methods: a short trick and
A
repetition.
normal regular one also.
Yes.
So if not one, the other one you can do, right? Now tell me, you all must have seen the cutoff marks which are given on the net.
Yes, sir.
Is your target those cutoff marks, or have you defined your own cutoff which you want at a higher level?
We have defined
Oh,
our
no.
own.
Your own defined definition is there. So what is your definition of cutoff that you want in the UPSC?
Sir, I have defined my cutoff according to the selection, the final merit list.
And that is how much? Roughly, what are you looking at?
Sir, in FCAT, I am looking for 180 plus marks,
Okay.
and in CDS, in maths exam, looking for about 60 to 70% marks in maths exam.
What about you?
So in serious, I thought that overall in written exam, I thought 170 to 187.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Maths, I thought 70 to 80 to 90.
Okay.
And
You think you're somewhere near that? You think that confident कि ये तो आएगा ही आएगा, इसके ऊपर भी हो सकता है,
yes,
right? So out of the three papers, you got maths, you got English, you got the general studies.
yes,
Which is the one in which you get marks most easily?
maths.
Maths.
Yes,
And what about English?
English.
Second
English is a very limited syllabus.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
And you've been studying English since class 1
yes,
and you got to revise it.
yes,
So don't you think English makes the merit?
yes, sir.
very maths.
For you maths is okay. Everybody has one. For you maths makes the merit. So if you've done well in these two subjects, which you both are, which all three of you are very confident now, that these two, maths and English in any case, you'll be able to do very well.
Yes.
Now, everybody who's taking the CBS exam or CAPF exam is always scared of the general studies paper,
Yes.
right? And that is where everybody thinks, ke, hai tauba. Right? Is there a method of taking your third GS paper in a particular manner, or it is Bhagwan Bharose?
So it's in particular.
There is a method,
Yes,
right? How many questions from science?
37.
30?
Yes.
Right? Now, you ask yourself, the way the science has been taught to you, how many questions you should be able to answer out of that?
26, 27.
So, we are, worst case 20.
Yes.
So, keep counting. Worst case 20.
Yes.
How many things have been given to you in current affairs from the institute? 3 assignments,
Yes.
Yes.
full, right? You had classes also,
Yes.
and I suppose you're sharing with each other as well,
Yes.
right? Roughly about anywhere between 12 to 15 questions will come in the current affairs.
Yes, sir.
How many? I mean, it's more of luck, but still, what do you feel? How many you will be able to take out of the 15?
So out of 15, about 8.
Minimum half.
Yes.
Minimum half, 8 to 9.
8.
So we are going to the minimum, 20 minimum in science, 8 here, right? 28.
Yes.
Okay. Now the next thing is you have your geography.
Yes.
Yes.
Geography has how many questions? In the range of 20,
Yes.
right? how many surprises can be there in a geography exam? Surprise question, कितने हो सकते हैं?
3 months.
Maximum,
Yes.
right? How many questions will come which will require immense amount of knowledge and lot of reasoning? ऐसे questions आते हैं कोई खास? Maybe one or
One of those.
right? So what do you think? If there is a 20 ka bracket, how much you think you will be able to take on in your geography?
Okay.
14, 15?
Yes.
Okay, now your maths is the strongest. Where have you reached now? 20 plus 8 plus 15.
43.
Okay, keep counting,
Yes.
right? Polity.
Yes.
Polity में there are certain places where questions will come.
Yes.
Yes.
In what? Fundamental rights and duties,
Articles.
articles, amendments. They've all been covered with you properly.
President.
Okay, functioning of the parliament.
Yes.
It has been covered with you properly. Then
President.
president and यहाँ president या governor मिला जुला. Yes, those things are there. And then what is there in polity? Constituent assembly.
Yes.
Some questions will come from there. So that means again polity is 15 to 20 questions.
Yes.
How many surprise questions can be there in polity? कभी सुना ही नहीं, उठा के कहाँ से दे दिया? हाँ? वही maximum 2-3. Yes, nothing beyond that. And recently elections of the president has happened, vice president has happened. पीछे some governors have had on that. You think questions can come in relation to that? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? They can come.
Yes, sir.
Right? Like somebody was asking the other day, who's the person when the nomination is filled, returning officer कौन होता है? Who's the returning officer for the president's election? There's a anyway, you must look into it. Returning जिसके बाद में जाके जमा कराते हैं. Who's the returning officer? ये question.
Chief Justice.
हाँ?
Chief Justice.
नहीं, Chief Justice नहीं.
Speaker
पता
of-
करते थे. हाँ?
Speaker of Lok Sabha.
Speaker of the Rajya Sabha.
Rajya
Speaker of the
Sabha.
Rajya Sabha is the returning officer, right? Anyway, so what I'm saying is that means it gets related
Yes, sir.
और एकदम चलता फिरता question. So you feel you are confident of doing something. So Indian polity अगर 20 question आते हैं, we can 10-12 possible.
Yes, sir.
Count कहाँ पहुँचे?
55.
55 questions you are saying के right.
Yes.
Okay, हो जाएंगे. Now that leaves history. History is anybody's guess. If you prepare for ancient, they will ask you medieval. If you prepare for medieval, they will ask you Mr. Gandhi. If they, it keeps changing.
Yes.
Have you been able to fathom as to कि ये question आएंगे ही आएंगे?
Yes.
थोड़े बहुत हैं. कौन से ancient में हड़प्पा वड़प्पा का question आएगा, बुद्धिज्म जैनिज्म के ऊपर question आएगा, yes or no, one way or the other, अशोका एडिक्स वगैरह कुछ हैं. उसके अलावा it's very difficult to fathom.
Yes.
So out of the 20 odd question, let us take worst case scenario. 5-6 तो कर लोगे.
Yes.
Now what count have you reached? 60 out of
120.
we have reached halfway mark.
Yes.
Right? Is it really so scary? Which people scare you? अगर चले जाओ क्या बोलते हैं सीरीज का एग्जाम लेने से पहले मतलब तैयारी करने से पहले लोग क्या बोलते थे अबाउट द जीएस पेपर तुमने पहले तैयारी की थी जीएस पेपर के बारे में लोग क्या बोलते हैं है ना पता नहीं क्या होगा राइट यस और नो जस्ट क्लियर द कट नाउ ये सिर्फ हवा की बात हो रही है कि बोलने के लिए क्योंकि कैमरा चल रहा है इसलिए और वी आर जेन्युइनली टॉकिंग अबाउट
Genuinely.
genuinely talking about it. Right. So, are we looking at somehow clearing the UPSC exam or merit आने हैं?
Merits.
तो अर्जुन की वो मछली की आंख कौन सी है? Final 400.
Yes.
Yes. लगता है उसमें आ जाओगे.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So you had full length test आपको करवाए गए यहाँ पर?
Yes.
How many of them? 3 full length tests you've done.
Yes.
Right. And regular tests were also done in between for maths, English, for other things.
Yes.
Right. And you've been able to do revision as well.
Yes.
Right. Now, as far as a lot of assignments were coming to you on the app also,
Yes.
right? And were lectures also available to you? Recorded lectures were available to you on the app?
Yes.
Yes, they were available. If you missed out a thing, you could always look at it.
Yes.
Was it of some help or no? Not really.
Yes.
It was of some help. Okay. Right. What about once you came here and the teachers, of course, interact with you? What about the management? Does anybody from the management ever talk to you, ever come and discuss anything with you, or no? It is only
The
lecture.
best thing about Cavalier is that अगर किसी एक भी बच्चे को पर्सनल कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है तो उस एक बच्चे की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं. That I have noticed here. That each and every problem of each and every student is solved personally either by you or anyone of.
So management is there with you or is not there with you?
There-
So what is that? What is the atmosphere here?
Also
Students versus the Cavalier
students with
with the Cavaliers, right? Obviously, everything cannot be 100% right. I also agree. There must have been something which were probably not in the right form. There may have been some glitches here and there. But the effort made by the organization to get them sorted out in whichever possible way? Yes or no?
yes.
Did you ever feel that you were left on your own and Bhagwan Bharosa?
No, sir.
No, that didn't happen. Did you get any exposure towards what you should be doing in your research? A little bit.
So there is-
What all exposure have you been able to get?
So Gordon Pekin also take class one day, and he also taught us about like personality improvements. Sir.
Yes.
And he also take class regularly, sir, and also taught us to work hard and also to improve English.
Okay. And Cycle also took some session with you? Not with you. Cycle also took some session. And as far as your overall pattern of and how the personality was, how you should be, was any guidance given to you on the personality part of
Yes,
it?
sir.
Was any guidance given to you?
About
on that?
services. We have just changed our vision to creativity,
Right.
not to about problem. We have focused on the solution. That was
So what do you think? You came here to pass your UPSC exam or you came here to become an officer?
become an officer.
Right. So in your own, let's say in your own behavior, in your own personality, in your overall thinking, have those 3 months here, have they made any difference? Yes or no? Difference has been.
Actually, I was thinking that I will take only maths class and leave the 4 other classes. But then I started coming in the class and I see the teachers are really teaching good. Then I started taking all the classes. And it made me so much discipline over myself.
वैसे बहुत बड़ी डांट खाई।
Yes, sir.
Huh? Okay, right. So, what do you think in your personality? Has it made any difference? Here, you're not here for a personality course, but did it make any difference?
Yes, sir. When I came here, I realized that I have to study more, and before that, I didn't have that realization that this much study takes it to be in the merit. One can clear the exam, but if you're not far-sighted,
Yes, sir.
then there's a problem,
Yes, sir.
right? And that has been drilled into you कि final merit में आना है, सिर्फ UPSC पास नहीं करना,
Yes.
Yes.
right? What about your English? Speaking in English, you're all from Haryana, and we all know Haryana, Punjab में English कैसी होती है, right?
Yeah.
So what has you're working on it?
Yes.
You're feeling like we are now speaking in English. Have you ever faced a camera while speaking in English before this?
No.
Yes, sir.
You faced one or twice.
I recorded my personal lectures.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
As you were telling us now that speak in front of mirror and record your lecture. I have done all these things.
Right. So we are also very sure कि UPSC तो पास करेंगे ही करेंगे, but SSB में भी छोड़ेंगे.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and we are already working towards it.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
What are you doing about your physical fitness? Because that is also an important part. Are you working towards physical fitness also?
so past some days we are not.
But otherwise,
Yeah.
Yes,
you
sir.
you feel that you're working towards it.
Yes.
How much, let's say, in the class here, how much of cooperation that you saw amongst yourself, which probably you did not see in any other school or college? Of course, any school is a different thing. We're not talking any school here because, I'm also from a military school, so I know what happens. But in normal school and college, the kind of cooperation that you see there, education, we're not talking cooperation to see movies or to bunk classes,
Yes.
but cooperation to work towards your goal, which is studying. How much of cooperation was there?
Sir, when we finish our test, weekly test or daily test, then it is not Shekhar sir who tells us the answer. It is the students who tells us each and every solution. there are students, I have left a question, there will be a student who has done that question. He will tell me the solution. I have done the question that he has not done. I will tell him the solution. This after doing this.
Have you been able to guide some of your friends?
Yes, sir.
In which manner?
Mainly maths.
Okay, and what about others? And have other people helped you towards your own studies?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so now if you were to tell your younger brother कि कोचिंग में अगर जाना है तो क्या जा सकते हैं, नहीं जा सकते, क्या है मतलब what do you say? जा सकते हैं, right? So I mean for the camera sake only.
No, sir.
Or is it from the heart?
It is
Right.
From the heart, sir.
It is from the heart, right? So okay, we still have 3, 4, 5 days with us before
Yes,
we
sir.
finish everything,
Yes.
and your revision has to go on.
Yes.
And like I told you, all the solutions will be live telecasted to you immediately when you finish your exam. In fact, on the 4th by 11:30 we'll be going on air to help you. And your answers should be there with you. By the time you reach home, your answers should be here.
Yes.
So are we all getting together here on the 5th to celebrate?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes.
Right? Definite?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right. So God bless you. We wish you all the very best.
Thank you, sir.
In between, I may have been a number of times very harsh with you, but I thought that was a little requirement
Yes, sir.
to do it once in a while. And again, I'm saying no organization can be perfect, but we try to be one. Right? So God bless you. Do well. And for sure, on the 5th, we are here to celebrate.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.